My name's Claudio Fabiano. Most people around here call me Claudes. I'm a co-founder of I Want It Yesterday. The business was a bit of a brainchild of the three co-founders, myself, Marcello Fabiano, and Joey Ferrone. Marcello's my older brother. Actually, the name came from our mum. We were, struggling to come up with the name, and we were getting frustrated starting a business, not getting clients yet. And she actually said, that's the problem with your generation. You want everything and you want it all yesterday. So we created that name because we're like, that is the issue, but also the good thing about our generation. We can try and break boundaries and do things that seem impossible, but they might not be. When we got our first sports program, they asked if we had a studio. We said yes. We didn't, but we made one in my grandma's old house. So we had a spare room there. We created a studio. We soundproofed it as best as we could. And we shot the first 20 episodes of a sports show that went to Australian television until we had enough money to take out rent to get this place and rebuild that studio. Obviously a lot better quality in here. That then led to everything else that came after. So it was an interesting journey, but we always remember that story because it just tells you that sometimes you're a bit unsure, but take the risk anyway. It'll work out. The highlights really are expanding the team. Any business owner takes a lot of pride in adding new young talent to the team, and that keeps us going because we're always bringing in new talent and letting them run with it, their own creative freedom. Whatever you want to do, whatever you're passionate about, go and make it.
Preview now or? Okay.
My name is Nicholas Carr. Here at I Want It Yesterday, I work mainly in production as a DOP, production assistant.
Cool.
My name's Hamish. I'm a production lead, producer and editor here at I Want It Yesterday. Part of my role for the weekly football wrap for SBS is Claude and I, we produce the show together. Nick, Kara and I, we do the production, and then I do the final edit of the show.
The RØDECaster video has been incredibly helpful for shows such as the weekly football wrap.
Yeah, one thing that I sort of discovered quite early with the show was that the audio is probably the most important part of it. Yes, the guys, they are on camera, but the reality is that a lot of the time we actually have a lot of overlay. So audio quality for us was the main thing.
We transitioned to the RØDECaster video from a 2-board setup with the RØDECaster Pro about midway through the season.
The great thing about the RØDECaster video was that we still got the same audio quality that we found when we were using the RØDECaster Pro, but it also gave us the video aspect of it all in one.
Just being able to have everything in just one compact board, being able to stream video straight from the board as well. What
we found was we had too big of a setup in our production bay, which meant we had too many cables, things like that, because we were splitting everything between both a video and a soundboard. We wanted something that would clean everything up and just give us one product that basically did everything. And that's when Joey went away, he had a look, and he found the RØDECaster video. That was perfect because it basically brought 2 products into one for us.
It allows us to focus in on more creative parts of the workflow just because the things that the RØDECaster video does just makes the nitty-gritty of the technical side of it just something you don't have to worry about.
I've been able to create a free-to-air television show that goes live to all Australians with a crew smaller than anyone has done it before. In the world of football that I work in, no one has been able to do it with a crew this size. The reason we're able to do it is because products like this streamline the process and allow these guys, who by the way are fresh out of uni as well, to master the tools straight away, and we can produce this type of show. And I've got my client SBS coming to me, how do you create that program in less than a day with your team of 3?
It is a show that we have to deliver within one day. We come in early in the morning, we have to react to the weekend's football, which has all happened overnight. And what's great about the RØDECaster video is because the setup is a lot easier, it allows us to get into the studio quicker. And then because of the features that allow everything to be synced, it also means the post-production's quicker for our 7 p.m. deadline. So it means that we're able to turn around the show a lot quicker as a result.
The RØDECaster video could be for anyone that's creating video content at the highest level. And again, the audience base doesn't really matter whether you're speaking to tens of thousands of Australians or you're just speaking to a small consumer base or even a business speaking internally to their own staff. I still think there's a benefit in using products like this to create the highest grade of content.
Quality is something that very ingrained with everyone who works here in terms of production, everything from picking up the camera to getting on the desktop and editing a project.
Quality is everything. Premium, that's a word that we said from day one. It's in our bio, it's on our website. It's premium podcast, it's premium production solutions, because everyone should strive to have the highest quality possible, because it'll separate you from the rest. To be the differentiator and to remain where we are in the industry is to keep the quality really high and keep evolving as that technology evolves. And it's products like the RØDECaster video that allows us to streamline that process and be so successful.
We actually have it set up in 2 spaces in the office. We have it set up here just in studio for this show, but then we also have it set up downstairs for a revolving door of podcasting as well as like in studio shows as well. There's a second one downstairs.
To be able to create a sports program for over 10 million Australians every day during the Men's and Women's World Cup, huge milestone for me. And more recently expanding outside of sport, with our podcast offering. Now we've got so many clients coming in, really inspirational people come and film their podcasts in here. What they don't realize though is they're educating us. You've got so many different types of podcasts being shot in here now, and we're learning every day on the job, which is so cool.
I would 100% recommend the Rodecaster video to other businesses.
Simply because it is a all-in-one solution for you.
It's just so streamlined, easy to use, compact, and can be used in both studio and on location.
We have big ambitions. I think firstly, the brand of I Want It Yesterday is next. We've done so much work for our amazing clients and we love that, but there are really cool stories to be told internally with our staff and I guess with our story. So we have a lot of ambition to grow the brand of I Want It Yesterday. And I think the live space as well, using products like the Rodecaster in the live element. Everyone knows engagement peaks during live events. You're really tested when something's going to air live, and we want to play more in that space. So that's a big ambition for us over the next couple of years.